there we go. Yeah, now I can also move through the menus. So let's go. The run did change. Apparently this didn't save the run in progress, but that's fine. So we have Talos with knockback and armor, Fell with armor, and we have Seraph with sap. We have Vent Flash Freeze Branding Right as our starting cards, both clans exiled, so our champion is gonna be the Shartail Queen. We can scroll through the rings with the right stick. Nice. Select our targets. Let's look at our artifact. Railhammer versus Scorching Restraint. Hi Silly! Thank you so much for your tier 1 subscription. 4 months now. Glad to see you. Special guest slot today. Oh? Who's our special guest star? So, let's go with Scorching Restraints. Always great with Shartail Queen. Deck is on this button? No. This button. Luna isn't a special guest star, she's always the star. We have lots of backline clearing, we have some armor generation, no additional imps yet. Either of these could work very well. Who do I wanna go with? Kinda wanna go with Imparade? Yeah, let's go with Imparade. Like, my relics, my deck don't really benefit one or the other that much, so I'm just gonna go with who I want to. Okay, which button is this? Would that be... I got lost in the menus there. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm not too familiar with the Xbox layout, so it's a bit confusing to me with these buttons being displayed the wrong way, but that's okay. I'll get used to it pretty easily. Non-boss enemy units gain +4 attack. Sure. Where do we want to set up? Definitely not on the bottom floor. That one's capacity reduced. Right stick to scroll through the floors. Train steward on the top for the collector. And these imps on the bottom floor to deal some damage right away. This is end turn, okay. I could get the kill with another imp here, but I kinda want an imp to die. I'm gonna use the flash freeze for the backliner, then on the bottom floor kill this crossbow guy. And I'm just gonna discard the other imp. Let's gain some armor, block the hit with a nymph. And these foregone powers don't really do anything. Let's just prepare some jump blockers here. And went on the bottom floor. Might as well get the extra damage in with the train stewards actually. Hi Chris, welcome! Flash freeze and another imp. That will do. Okay. Which one do we want here? Probably Welder Helper. We already have AoE in form of 2 vents. Let's go with the Welder Helper for some more armor. Helical Ice Storm, Titan's Gratitude. The map is on this button. We do have Hellhorned Banner on the left, Stygian on the right with the Merchant of Steel. Hersel's Horde versus Hellhorned on the next floor. Oh, Griftlands is on sale on the Epic Game Stores. Nice, that's a pretty good deal. It's a great game. Can highly recommend it. I like the idea of getting an Ice Storm, upgrading it early and duping it. We will go into more of a spell heavy deck that way. I wouldn't mind that, although our champion is not exactly ideal for that kind of playstyle. It's not bad. Silophyte, Titan Sentry, Branded Warrior. Wouldn't mind a Titan Sentry at all. That's actually pretty reasonable. Let's go with that. Yep, and I think we want to go for the spell upgrades. Magic Power and Consume is not really what I want, but we can use that on a vent. Don't mind that at all. I'm gonna go with the cost reduction on the Ice Storm. And then reroll trying to find Magic Power. Nice. Mostly just done because I do plan to dupe that later. Oh, that's a Consumer of Crowns. With this path, this champion path, I think that's definitely what we have to go for. Retribution, okay. Should be fine. Do I even want to take out the Haystar? Taking out the Haystar is always a bit dangerous because you consolidate the enemies, right? Hey Chris! Thank you so much for your Twitch Prime subscription for the 3rd month in a row. Welcome! Top floor is definitely not ideal for the Short-Tailed Queen. I really don't want to place her there. That might not work out to our advantage here because of the Hasters. But in that case, I do want to take them out. Titan's entry on the bottom floor makes things much easier. I do want these Implings to stay for a while. We don't need multiple revenge triggers, just one will be enough for everything here. Let's grant this guy some armor and some backline damage. Another jump blocker here, and we can't play any more imps, otherwise we won't have room for Mr. Consumer. That will actually be enough damage already. These frostbite sharks are quite potent. Vent Ritual of Battle Fledgling Imp. I do like the idea of adding a Fledgling Imp here. Yeah, I want to do that. Offering Token Mollusk Mage Flash Freeze. Do we need this card for anything? Not really. There are a few good offering cards we could pick up. But I currently don't see a great reason to take an offering token here. Yeah, I'm kind of not that interested. Flash freeze. No, this is a skip for me. Sure, let's go to the right. Let's take a look at the concealed caverns first. Oh, iceberg. I want the frozen nostalgia, but that makes my imp strategy so much worse. Very good for the vent and the ice storms though. Probably should be History of the World, right? Yeah, I've seen them. The new artifacts. I've already played with some of them because I'm in the private beta, but didn't have that much time to play on the beta server, on the test server, so I haven't seen all of them yet. But I do want to get some more testing done. Also to accumulate some knowledge about the new content. So I can bring you some high level gameplay once the DLC releases. I really want to go with the Frozen Nostalgia. Even though I think History of the World would be the correct pick here. I want to do a spell run. Yeah, I obviously can't stream that. So, let's go with Ice Storm. It's a good spell now. These units, not for me. Especially not with the reduced capacity. Let's put Shark on the bottom, supported by Welder Helper. Maybe Imps belong on this floor though. Do wanna flash freeze. Can't really do much with the train steel. No, I'm gonna go with the Welder Helper on the bottom. And we get our consumer out this turn. That's nice. That's gonna be good enough. Let's keep the armor up on our Shark Boy. And then Still no Ice Storm yet. Let's keep Queen protected. Alright, the knockback. That's fine though. Let's vent them away. Just like that. Good damage on Talos there on the top floor. Replace this Imp. And no more room. So I might want to get my capacity back. Just because using Imps without... with negative capacity. Not just without capacity upgrades, with actually negative capacity. Compared to normal is a bit annoying. This looks okay. So we can focus on killing Talos on the bottom floor. And it works out. That's a gift for a god. That has to be it. And this is an easy skip. We don't want more units, and none of these are very exciting. As much as I want my extra capacity back, I kinda want draw instead. Because if we are spell slinging, we need enough spells to actually deal with the enemies, and yeah, that requires extra draw. Removals are nice. The train stewards are very hard to utilize right now. Spell upgrades also not bad. Unit upgrades are valuable too, but the other things on the right side are not that exciting. Let's look at the merchant. We get holdover here. I mean, holdover gifts for a guard is just... that just has to be it, right? Can we fit a lodestone totem on this train? I mean, yes. That's a lot of units, and lodestone totem is very expensive. I kinda want an incant unit, but it's also very hard to fit in. Siren of the Sea. I think this is a skip. I think we can't really go into incant. Easily remove 2 train stewards here. And then I wanna diversify my champion. Upgraded the gifts for a guard. The branding right is really bad right now. I might have to remove that pretty soon. Let's get the other vent upgraded with some magic power and consume. What's the option here? Imperialist. I don't mind Imparade. Imparade is actually quite good. The fledgling imps are a huge upgrade over the queen simplings. But Imperialist guarantees me I will have room to play imps every turn, so they don't accumulate too much in my deck. That might be important. I think it's Imperialist here, even though the AoE damage from the action doesn't really matter to me. No, I should probably go with Imparade. I think we will find decent opportunities to get Our Imp's dead. I probably going to the right side, which means it's reasonable to spend some more coin here. I'm gonna reroll and get just the small upgrades. Cost reduction on Flash Freeze and Search Stone on the other Flash Freeze. I'm not even sure if I want that. I think I'll skip on that. Enemy units enter with some armor. I am okay with that. Top floor is reserved for consumer of the crowns. Let's set this stuff up. This goes on the back line and then went. And everyone dies on the bottom floor. Very nice. Ice Storm. I have to play Gifts for a Guard here, right? No, I don't. This is awkward. I don't want the Imp to be on the top. Do I play Gifts for a Guard? What's in my draw? I should probably play it. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind wasting a foregone power here. Or maybe the branding right just to get it out of the deck. Although 40 damage is enough to kill an enemy. That's just a damage spell at this point. Let's start gaining some rage on this floor. These Queen Zimplings are a bother at the moment. But I might play one. I will need the room for other Imps though. Let's see what the Ice Storm does. Oh! Takes out all the actual dangerous enemies. That's nice. I don't have to play that. It's actually quite powerful with the spell power upgrade. We do want the extra armor on that guy. And then it's just gifts. I'm gonna collect these for the boss actually. Do I? Not the Went. Probably not the branding right either. No, that's fine. That's totally okay. Just play this every turn to get the spell power on my cards up. And that's it. Now we unleash all that spell power we have accumulated. That's probably... well, it's 60 damage. Yeah, that's actually the most efficient way to kill the frontliner. And we Ice Storm, Flash Freeze. I should have set up the Consumer of Crown first, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, will do. And another flurry of spells or just this Ice Storm for 330 damage will finish the job. Imp in a box, we can't. We don't have the space. One-Horn's Tome, do we generate enough armor? Not really. It's pretty hard to use, but we could make it free. It's just how do we deal with the fragile? Doesn't look great right now. Titan's Tooth is a great spell. Let's go with that. Dupes. Oh, Split Anvil. Split Anvil good? I think so. We need more ice storms. These are absolutely amazing. That guy. Mark of Invasion is fine. I don't think we have much trouble with stealth, to be entirely honest. I feel like that won't be a big deal. This setup. We could just kill the top floor with spells. Probably means I'm gonna set up this way. That worked out so far. Top floor is alright. Branding right isn't really armor. But I might as well play for a revenge trigger. Or I could snipe an enemy with it, but I'm gonna vent Ice Storm this floor anyways. I don't need the revenge trigger at all. Might just as well nuke one of these guys. Use the imp on the bottom floor just to get rid of it, and then we purge these enemies from the train. Fledgling imps are turning up. It's time to start playing gifts every turn, but try to conserve our spells to some degree because we don't want to lose them all. That will do. I don't need to play these. Let's go with gifts again. Looks like we do have to play some of these spells now. Let's Fledgling Imp it up. That guy's my main problem. I'm gonna consume the foregone power here and then just inflict maximum frostbite on them. This is great. I do like one of our imps dying there. Let's get some more armor. I think we're free to use this vent. And then follow that up with a nice storm. Get a kill here. I'm also gonna... I might discard the Titan's Tooth, which will consume it, so I'm actually not gonna play any more cards. This is a bit of a waste of a consumer of crowns, but I think we will be fine ultimately. These ice storms can grow bigger. I am drawing into a new deck next turn, but I am gonna play one because the other one will win anyway, so yeah. There we go. That's another 330 damage ice storm. Some spell weakness would actually be nice right about now. Important work. That's extremely good. Oh hey, it's Ice Storm. Yes. We want more of those. Even if it's not upgraded. Removals and Merchant of Trinkets, that's too good to turn down. Ugh. Traitor's Quill is actually quite good with the gifts for a guard. Another 30 damage on each spell. That's definitely reasonable. And I can afford another artifact for 240 gold after rerolling. Let's look at the caverns first. Bone Shine or Bone Rattler? Now I'm certain Ice Storm will be your YouTube title for this video. Who knows? Might very well be. Yeah, I'm just gonna reroll. Unbroken Horn. Is that interesting? Not really. There are a few interesting uses of it. But this is... I'm gonna take the Unbroken Horn. Not excited about it, but... it's okay. It opens up some possibilities with Rail Spikes and a few other just generally expensive cards. It's not quite enough to kill those on the bottom floor. This imp will die pretty soon. Ah, the important work. That's definitely not something I want to consume. These guys got even more armor, and they will get more next turn. Let's make sure I kill one. Killing one isn't gonna do a whole lot right now. Just gonna throw away an imp on the bottom floor, and then we will almost certainly have the tools to kill these enemies on the top floor now. But there we go. That will do. And this is the damage we need for that guy. Not quite, actually. I'm willing to spend a winter on you. I'm gonna need to play that important work eventually anyways. That's enough on the top floor. Let's throw out some ice storms and flash freezes. This wave is probably worth a win now. I should probably have played the foregone powers on the top floor. That imp actually grows decently big, which is nice. Set up the consumer. Yes, we miss out on the gift for a guard this turn. We'll be drawing into it quite quickly anyways. definitely want the Imp here. And I think a nice Storm. Yeah, that will do. That's okay, and then we just Bone Shine. 20 health is nice. Is actually the amount we are currently missing. If we play the Titan's Tooth here, that's fine. But if not, that's even better. These Ice Storms both already have Consume on them. And we don't need them right now, so we save them. And now the boss is there, so it's time to unload. We don't have a lot of boss damage, so we need to leverage our spells here. Apply the Frostbite right now. Do we keep these in the deck? How many spells are left to fetch? Flash Freezes, Foregone Powers, Ice Storms. We have 2 more turns of playing spells. I'm gonna keep the Ice Storms in the deck because they are the prime target for my gifts. Now I'm gonna play it because I only have 1 more turn left to do that, so yeah, just makes sense. And there goes Fel. Ancient Synergy. That's solid. But so is Ice Empire. I think I want Ancient Synergy though. It's more flexible. Works well with the Split Anvil. And benefits pretty well from Magic Power too. We don't have energy problems, we are fine with the small capacity flaws we currently have. Free Relic, and then yeah, Free Relic, Free Removal is just hard to turn down. We can't do Impsicle. But Collection of Tales is quite nice with all these Fletchling Imps. Holdover. That goes on an important work. A cost reduction would probably be best on Ancient Synergy. That's a spell we might want to try and keep around. But I have other plans. I'm gonna put Consume on it, just so I can Consume remove it, if I happen to find that. The spell upgrades, the cost reduction doesn't really matter at this point, right? No Consume removal here. We might not find it, but even that's still okay. Next removals are these Queen Simplings. We definitely don't want Imperator 2, right? Fletchling Imp plus Welder Helper is just too many Imps. We can't use that many Imps. So is it Imperialist? I would rather... it is Imperialist. I don't like it that much, but it's still decent. Let's clear the top floor with an Ice Storm and then set up Queen. Titan Sentry on this floor will take out the floor and then die. That's okay. Hi RS Jackson, welcome. Whew. Do we want to vent this turn? I don't think so. That guy is bothersome. Actually, I do went on the bottom floor. Get that imp out of the way and then start using these foregone powers. The ancient synergy already we consume. Yeah. The vent is actually enough here. Let's take out this guy and start working on the Amber Wing. A chilly reception. Okay, that's 80 damage. That makes it pretty easy for us to kill that target. This thing is kind of useless at the moment. And I might need the energy. I might need the extra energy to play a consumer next turn. I can't even play a consumer, right? Yeah. That's the problem. If we want a consumer, we need to stockpile even more energy. How do we deal with this guy? Just kill him, take the Ember Drain. I guess that works out. Keep it like this. Man, I really wanted Rally for the upgrade there. That takes that guy out. Now we need some damage for this Gilded Wing. Let's see if we can find something better there. That will do. We're still short on Ember to actually play the consumer. But we'll get there. We don't need to get there. This is a very fun deck. Imps color, yes. That one I would like to have endless, if at all possible. There are two things I really want. I want consume removal on the Ancient Synergy or endless on the Impish Scholar. I think endless on the Impish Scholar would be better. Yeah, that would be amazing, right? And we don't have unit upgrades at all, so we are certainly gonna find something good here. There's even a Pyrestone housing, which is pretty hard to use right now. Large stone is unfortunately not really the best upgrade, but it's still good on the Titan Sentry. Rage is just better on the consumer. I really want that endless. Let's find the endless. I mean, that's also quite solid. Is Runestone gonna be better on the Titan Sentry? Probably not, actually. I'm not gonna cast... no, I will cast enough spells that this will be better, probably. And we can buy one artifact. Tethys Scales is okay. But... yeah, that's actually quite good. But there are better ones. Resonant Shard? Resonant Shard is solid. The extra magic power would also be decent, but I think I'm gonna go with the Resonant Shard here. Foregone Powers. I kinda wanna keep some Imps in the deck. We don't have endless Imps, but these don't really provide much. This is weird now. Let's go all the way. I'm a bit worried about this fight. Do like the idea of just putting Titan Sentry on the bottom. That Ice Storm was very, very nice. We can't use Impish Scholar yet. Right, we large stoned that one. This is not a target I want to well or helper. Oops. But it's okay. Do want to get the consumer out this turn. Easy vent. Is that necessary at all? I think we have more trouble with that enemy instead. The Gilded Wing. We got the gifts finally. So let's start using it. I don't mind hitting the important work here, because once we chose to diversify into Imperialist, we no longer needed that. I should have played the consuming Foregone. It's reasonable. Let's get that Frostbite online. That might matter quite a bit. I don't want to waste that vent yet. Non-consuming Ice Storm, very much appreciated. All 3 Ice Storms get an upgrade, that's also quite good. The question is, do I use an Ancient Synergy here? And I think so. Do want to keep these Ice Storms around. Are any of these? Yeah, neither of those consume, so let's throw these out. Actually, gifts for a guard. Yeah, I do want this to be 0 cost. What's in our consume yet? Ancient Synergy, Foregone Powers, there are a few weak cards. Maybe I'll save the Fledgling Imp until after I've used my Ice Storms. This is okay, I think. Need to take out that backliner. Nah, actually it's not a bad turn to use the Impish Scholar. It also blocks some damage. No more Ice Storms without consume ready at hand. That means it's time to use the vent. I need that backliner gone. There is another Ice Storm in the deck that doesn't have consume, so I think I'm fine to use one here. Then we just add the Frostbite. And we keep these growing. I'm a bit worried about our defense. I think it's time to draw out another Ice Storm and then this one probably as well. Wait. Did I consume too many last turn? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Giant problem. That's all the damage I'm gonna get then. I messed that up pretty big then. Let's see. Yeah, messed this fight up pretty big. Need to go back to keyboard and mouse. Yeah, it definitely plays faster with keyboard and mouse, that's for sure, but it's not bad. Let's try that again. We need to scale some defense. I can't waste... can't waste too many resources is the main thing. Especially not the welder helper. Definitely not the welder helper. That one is key. Extra 20 armor does matter a whole lot. I wish the branding right would be of any use at all. Start with the Titan's Tooth on the top floor, hitting the Seraph as well. Okay. Actually, this should probably go on Seraph. Small amounts of frostbite on these normal enemies doesn't really make a huge difference. This is fine. I wasted 10 armor on the queen. The armor on the queen doesn't even make a huge difference at all. I think we are better off in terms of resources this time compared to last time. On the flip side, our ice storms are a bit weaker. Oof. Okay, that's not great. That will help. Okay, I draw 7 a turn, so I need to make sure to have enough cards left in the deck to actually make use of the gifts for a guard. Currently I have 4 plus 6, 10, 12. 12 is enough. I can even reduce that down a bit. by using a flash freeze. And then Branding Right is also a particularly bad hit. That will do. It leaves me with 10 cards. There are still these two left without consume. I can count those double because I can play them and then use them. So this is what we do here. And then finally we unload these ice storms at the very top and hope that it will be enough. Play the non-consuming one. That will do. Our pyre will finish that off. Nice. That was a very unusual run. I don't think I ever did a spell focused Shartail Queen run. But yeah, that worked. Oh, I skipped the run history queen run summary screen. Yeah, that worked out quite well. Decent deck. It's basically just the spell engine from Stygian, Gifts for a Guard being the primary engine here. And some Imp related stuff was going on as well. Imp Rally 3 with saving holdover Imp Sack for Welder Helper would have been a winning line too. Rally 3 saving holdover Imp Sack for Welder Helper. Yes. You mean the Imp Parade, right? The one where you get a Welder Helper and a Fledgling Imp into your hand every turn? Yes, I think it would have been much easier with that line. That would probably have been the overall better path to go with.